What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first official cup of 2023 here. I'm here.
Hello,
My name's
hello.
Alpaca. Here with the amazing OG Captain Rex.
Hi, everyone. Hey, I think I cut you off with your introduction. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. But yeah, we're here. We're super excited. Right, I am. We had a tournament. We're doing the tournament. First day was yesterday, and we're starting here. So, first off, hope you guys are excited. Let's see, who do we have here in the chat? I see Chinny. What's up? Shiitake, Chaos.
Chinny,
Well, I think I
Chinny.
remember Frank.
What a boy. What a boy.
See, we have H11 in the chat. All right, but yeah. So, without further ado, let's start talking about this tournament. So, yesterday we had 27 generals participate, and we had a lot of good matches. And now we're down to the top four. The top four being AOS Jiggly Panda, better known as Vu. We have some may know him as Jansa, some may know him as Big Z, but we have Z Sense. And we have another veteran here. You know him. It's Rolly. And then for his first official finals in an official cup, we are going to have H11 as well. All these players fought really hard, beating out some tough opponents, including Vampire, Vomstock, Q, and Tennessee. And they're here to see who is going to take the title of champion here. So I know I'm excited to see some great games. Rex, what are you most excited for today?
I love the idea that we've got people that have never been in a cup before. I think that's real good. I'm super excited to see really good players play on maps that I'm really bad at. So I think that'll be good to see how that plays out.
Yeah. Now, before we get too much in the before we get into too much of the players, let's talk about what is the rules here. So let's see. Once our rules sign comes up. So for the rules for this tournament, each game will be a best of five, meaning the first of three wins is gonna take the win. We have the map pool gonna be these Proteus maps only, with the starting map being D91. Banned heroes are gonna be all except for the Proteus heroes, which is our Kree, Mardio, Zik, Pixo, and Scar. It's going to be single elimination, which means only once you lose, you're out, and you'll get to play in your third place, fourth place match. And then we're also going to have tournament mode on, which, but yeah, so that's our rules. Let's take a look into the map pool a little bit more.
Look at that. Okay. So these maps, just to go over this real quick, I just want to point out the first one that's starting. So D91, this is the one I'm the most excited to watch because I am terrible at this map. So this will be really good to see their opening and how they handle the ability to quick attack and all the towers.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see if people are going to go for a longer game and play with the different sides, or they're going to go really aggressive as they're able to do that. Yeah. So then we've looked at the maps now. Let's go take a look at what tournament mode it is again, in case you're new to the stream. If you've never seen this before, tournament mode is going to be, each match is going to be limited to 6 minutes. So after 6 minutes, whoever has 2/3 of the building is going to win, or else it's going to be a tie. They have the extra win condition, that is that 2/3 building. All hero skills are going to be put to level 5. All passive skills are going to be automatically at tier 7, and there's going to be no artifacts allowed. So those are our rules. So let's get into the prizes for this tournament.
Ooh, the prizes. This is the part that I'm the most excited for because it is... Oh, it's gone. Okay, so for all participants, they'll get 100 gems and a participant avatar frame. The third place is going to be getting the participant frame, the third place trophy, 1,000 gems, and $50. $50. That's pretty solid. Second place gets the frame, a second place trophy, 3,000 gems, and $100. And first place gets the first place Mushroom Wars champion frame, first place trophy, 5,000 gems, and $150. Real money. Real money.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is the highest cash pool we ever had in an official tournament. And one of the reasons why this is happening is because this year there will be no final tournament at the end, like December, like we normally do. Instead, each tournament's going to have a little bit of prize pool. So if you want your chance of winning this, be sure to sign up and participate in those tournaments as they come up. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the bracket for today's matches. What do we got going on here?
I have to say, $150, that can buy a lot of energy drinks to keep fueling your Mushroom Wars slaughters.
Yeah, for sure. So, looks like in our semifinals here, we got our first match, which is going to be AOS Jigglypanda versus Z-Sense. And after that, we'll have Rolly versus Hidden 11. And before we get into any of these matches, one thing I want to point out for two of these players is AOC Jigglypuff, also known as Vu. He did not participate in any tournaments last year, so this is kind of like his comeback story. And during his path in this tournament, he's definitely had, and in my opinion, the hardest path, beating out Tennessee and Vampire, who won last year's finals and was seeded #1. So he's got a lot of momentum going into today. Another player I'd like to point out is Hidden 11. This is his first official cup in where he's in the top 4 and vying for that chance for that final. So I'm really excited to see what he's got for us. Also, definitely good luck to all these players. Z-Sense and Rolly, veterans, been here forever. So we're going to get some really exciting matches here.
I just have to point out in chat when I was going over the the winnings, Shiitake in chat says, can finally buy the house I always wanted. Yes,
Exactly.
the sky is the limit.
Yeah, buy
Or
yourself
the
a
end
nice
of the
little...
$150.
Yeah. Buy yourself a nice little mushroom village, start producing some troops.
Yes. Get yourself a real nice plant with that one.
Yeah. But yeah. These are our matches. Let's see. Let's take a look at the chat here. Are you guys excited?
We've got some solid
ya.
people in chat too. I have to say, when I joined the Mushroom Wars community, I see Chinny up top. He took me under his wing and gently guided me to victory. And by gently, I mean we would play. Oh yeah. But he would gently carry me across the finish line several times. So here's one of the coolest things with this. We're doing the Mushroom Lottery. So everybody that is involved in chat, if you can drop !Proteus Cup, one random winner will be picked between each match and get 1,000 gems. So just by showing up, you also get paid in delicious little gems.
Be sure to spam the chat with !Proteus Cup for your chance to win. And stay tuned, because we're going to have a lot more of these coming up. So, stay tuned, get your chance to win.
Yes. I like free stuff for showing up and watching entertaining things. Am I right?
Yeah, double win.
Not bad.
Speaking of this Proteus Cup, I think this is, if we're gonna have one tribe event, I think the Proteus Cup is. The Proteus heroes are like, have some of the most unique abilities that give like unique gameplays. For instance, like Kree, your entire gameplay is just take a tower and teleport troops. Like, I think we're gonna get some sick games, and I'm really hoping to see some Scar action. I don't know if players have them or are gonna be playing them, but I'm really just very excited. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, that was surprising to me because I didn't know that they did specific tribe cups. Because I I was gonna say I hope to watch somebody play Dora because I can't stand losing to Dora. But we get her out, we're not even gonna look at her. That's great. That's so good.
Yeah. Get your Dora's Chinnies, not Chinnies, your Trinies, and your Stellas out of here. Only the Proteus heroes.
Only the Proteus. Yeah, that's going to be good because I haven't really seen anybody play Kree really well. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see who they pick and how they play them, especially in that first map. That one's brutal.
Yeah. No, Gosh, I can't wait. Hopefully these players are getting ready to get online here because I want to see some matches. These are going to be... Like, I could not ask for a better top 4. Like, this is going to be great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Well, and especially with people that have not been in cups and having there been some upsets, it'll be interesting to see who actually goes home with it. We've got a ton of people dropping the !Proteus Cup. Keep that rolling because you're going to get stuff. You're going to get the 1,000 gems between each match.
Actually, we also have the poll that's happening right now, and it looks like our viewers think Z-Sense is going to take it with winning slightly out with that 36%.
Okay.
So, well, I mean, Big Z, he's a toughie. I know he's also been I've been seeing the chat. He's been spamming customs. He's been practicing. He's ready.
Nice, nice. I don't know. Jiggly Panda is a solid name. If we're just going off of names, I'd say that they get the trophy for best name. I'd like to know where that came from. And then
Yeah.
Shanse.
Shanse.
Z.
Yeah. So who? Well, I guess we already have the poll for who we think is going to winning. Be sure, as your player, as someone who you want to win, be sure to spam the chat with their name. Give them the support they need to hopefully win this tournament.
Oh, I think people chanting their names goes a long way. There's so much that goes into this. So much time. Oh, it's beginning.
Oh,
here we go.
We got a game. Here we go. We got first game versus Vu and Z-Sense.
Oh, and he's choosing Kree and Zik. We got Kree and Zik. Holy, it's
We're
beginning.
Off to the races.
Okay, so they
All right, looks like
immediately
everyone...
go to the
Ooh,
forge.
big attack. Z
Right.
getting aggressive right away. Oh, but a little bit of a snake. Where's it going?
He's gonna hit that building right away, and then he's gonna back up his forge instantly. But is he gonna lose his main? Ooh. Oh,
Barely holds. Not even a downgrade.
Close.
So, oh, 100%
Okay.
out. He's gonna get that building back, but will he lose the forge? He loses the forge. Definitely
gonna push
advantage
from-
here for Vu. Vu's coming back, but he's got the fourth. Ooh,
Holy.
here he goes. And I think that's been
and
the
he
plan the whole
sends it
time.
back.
Oh, is he gonna get it? He gets. Oh, but he loses the main. That's huge. That is
Oh,
huge.
shoot. That's a big move.
he's
It'll be
winning.
interesting. Oh, he took it back right away.
He has a big troop advantage. He's supporting. However, behind this, he's Vu's expanding to the left, so he's gonna have more production.
Oof, and that loss on the attack on the main, that'll hurt his morale quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like we're stabilizing a bit with Vu having a much... Ooh, big attack here. 100%ing out, going for the trade. He's gonna get the forge. Is he gonna get the main? Gets the main!
Oof.
Oh, it's a downgrade. Loses the position there, but definitely gets some morale there. So, pretty good. But here comes an attack. He's got the third to defend. Will he use it?
He takes it anyway.
Barely loses it.
Ooh, and he's expanding off to the left as well.
Yeah, I think he's gonna not be... Oh, second comes out. Able to keep it, but so close.
Oh,
Uses the
he's
third
got
there to
it.
defend on the left side. Gets the forge back, so he kind of is equalizing. But again, 4-star morale versus 3-star morale. Lack of troops. It's gonna be a toughie.
I think at
Take some
this
position.
point.
Wow. This is a crazy game. But I think he just doesn't have the troops, especially with that last failed attack. But he gets the forge.
Oh,
He
yeah.
barely loses the bottom. Is he gonna get it back?
I think
His
it's
forge is
going to
being
move.
attacked.
Oh, shoot.
Oh! Barely takes everything. And just trickles. There's barely any units left. And with that, it looks like he's going to take the victory.
GG's. Well done.
Oh my god. What a
Z-Sense,
great first
Shanse.
game.
Well played. Well played, guys.
Yeah, first victory to Vu. That was... I couldn't ask for a better first game. Just constant action. It went down to like last troops and buildings. We can see this is going to be a great series. All players are just leaving everything out on the field.
And for those that are newer at this game, the craziest thing to watch is, right, they're tapping on the screen, right, and they're making this thing work. As they're attacking on the right, we've got Jiggly Panda also pushing through the left. I mean, there's so much stuff to pay attention to while you're playing this game. Like, that is insane how quickly they're moving. I mean, there's like 2 or 3 attacks going on at the same time. I mean, you have to be so quick to react to all of these. Well done, guys. Well done.
Yeah, in a brief pause for the match, we have a winner for our lottery here. Congrats to
Ooh.
Shiitake for winning the 1,000 gems.
Tucky, now you can buy that house you've always wanted. The house you've always
Be
been
sure to
dreaming
message Dark Dagger your in-game name with your ID to redeem those prizes.
about. Ooh, here we go.
Off
Starting
to the
out with
second match.
Jiggly Panda and Ashanse. I love this map so much.
Yeah. Dude, in both our picks, though, this first is going to be so annoying. So right now, everyone's just doing the regular, expanding out.
Yeah, this might
It's
be a
like
noob
Vu opting
strategy.
to upgrade.
I always head
versus
straight to the
expand.
center.
Now with this map, you always have to be careful because you and your opponent are trying to go for the center. So if you both go, it's going to come down to a matter of timing of who gets it in first.
Right.
So we'll see.
Oh.
Some players also opt to go around, but I think both players are going in. But I think Vu or Z has the better snake, and yeah, he's going to end up getting it. And now Vu just has to be very careful.
Yeah, huge win getting that tower right away.
And that tower just totally allows you to expand all the way to the bottom. Do your thing, but here comes a big attack. He's got second ready for this.
Oh, shoot!
0 troops, just not enough to take it. And now with the trickling, I think this is gonna spell defeat for Vu, because he doesn't have the morale, he doesn't have the troops, he doesn't have the productions.
Yeah.
Let's see if maybe there's a comeback possible. Low chance.
We got an upgrade. We got an upgrade going on that center tower.
Yeah, just making it being more impressive there.
Oof.
Yeah. And there's just nothing he can do. There's no morale to do anything.
GG's, Jiggly Panda. GG's.
That's why this map can be so tough. It's just whoever is able to get that, whoever snakes a little better, times a little better, is going to be the one that gets it in there. It was just C-Sense.
Yeah, that was quick. Okay, so we got a replay of the beginning map here. This one, I think, is a good opener because it really showcased how quick the players are, like, reacting, right?
For sure.
Heading straight into the attack. That second match, oof, that one went pretty quick. That really is just a race to that center, isn't it?
Here we go. We'll see if we'll have enough time to see the next before the next match, but it's gonna come down to where Vu just wasn't able to get his snake off, or Z was, and then he just was able to take the center. It was so close to with a second there at the end. 0 troops. If he just moved it a little more or kind of clumped up his troops a little more, he could have gotten just with that tower shooting and that extra defense. He might have had something there.
Looks like at the beginning we also had Z expanded a little quicker, and then Jiggly Panda was upgrading the buildings on the bottom a little bit more, and I think the advantage went to Z. Z just had the buildings quicker. Yeah,
and also one note
right off the bat.
One note, Z also didn't upgrade his top building, so that gives him just a small little extra 10 troops to take that in, which ended up working in his favor.
Gotcha.
This right here, this was so close. If he just got those last couple 10 troops in there, he might have held. So just such a tight game there.
Huh. Well, dang. Okay, so now we're best out of 5, right?
Yeah, we're best out of 5. So right now it's 1-1.
All right.
Whoever wins this will be at match point. And we have D8, a classic.
This one.
It's such an open map. There's so much production. It leads to some crazy games. It's just so much to do. And we'll really see the multitasking ability of both these players. Ooh, Jiggly Panda going for the opponent's tower because Z did not go for that right away. So he's actually going to end up taking that and keeping it. But he does have to watch out. There's a lot of troops in it, his bottom.
They both have the forges going right away.
Ooh, Z ends up taking that top building. I think he's going to hold. Oh, big attack to the forge, though. He needs to be able to defend. But third? Oh, but third to counter. Tries to attack. Unable to get that. But attack on the top here. Able to get that back. Slight advantage for Jiggly with the morale. He's going to take the tower back, and that's... Oh, there we go. I think he's going to end up winning that top side. Will he be able to take that? Not quite, not quite. Almost. Big second here. Big attacks coming out. He has no idea where this is going. I don't think he's going to have the troops there to defend.
Is he going to get his main?
Gotta take the king of the hill. Gotta take the main. All right, but counterattack coming. But I think he's going to lose that, and I think that's going to be GG, it looks like. We'll see if Vu can pull a miracle. Because he could get a fourth here, but...
I wonder why he wouldn't defend his main just then.
He couldn't see because the fog was stopping it.
Oh,
it's really hard.
I totally missed that. Yeah. My bad. I was watching that I was like, why didn't he defend that? Oh, well done.
That's the viewer's curse. Why didn't you defend that? It was easy.
Right.
I saw
what the heck? Why did he just play better on that part? Well done. Z-Sense is unbelievable in D8 we got in chat. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, he dominated. That was a huge difference between maps. Holy. I mean,
honestly,
expanded about the same, but he picked up quick.
No, I really like the Vu strat. I think he just because he ended up trying to focus more on Z's more right side front. He was left unprepared on the bottom of the map, and then with that big second, and also Z being able to take back
Mm.
the territory that Vu took, it just was he had too many troops.
Ginsta looks
But
like
it
he's
was looking
bouncing
so
out of
well for
chat.
him. Like,
See, Ginsta.
yeah, let's see actually what's happening in chat here. Oh, Alpatrone's here. Welcome, man.
That
Oh,
cloud.
review
Yeah,
seven.
I didn't see it. I'm like, why is he not defending it? Come on. We can't
All
see.
right, we're getting into game 4 here. This is game point for Z Suns.
Ooh, so we got a lot online from Mr. Jiggly Panda.
We got Marty versus Zeg too. Let's see, and this is oh yeah, because it's King of the Hill. Game point's always going to be King of the Hill, so a little bit
So
extra production here.
look like Jiggly got straight in there first. So it's just a hair behind.
Yeah,
Z is
and we'll see
pushing
if
in.
anyone's going to be aggressive and try to take these forges early. Is he going to try to take that 10? Ooh, he gets it. He gets the snake. I think he's going to be able to take that.
Oh, and he does. Okay, but then it's like even. We're looking at like a mirror image right
Yeah.
now of gameplay.
Exactly. Oh, but here comes the second. He's going to have no idea where this is going.
Oh,
Makes the
he
prediction that it's going
guesses.
into the King of
Yeah.
Hill, and I think that's going to pay off.
But then he
He
does.
was
Oh,
able
he
to take
didn't lose.
that. Take the
Oh, and
king.
then Z.
Oh,
Jiggly Panda. Here we
amazing
go.
defense. And that's the
And
tough thing
first
about that
forge.
second is sometimes your opponent can guess correctly, and then it's just you lose all that morale. And Vu just being an absolute menace, just downgrading, taking towers, creating like look at that. He's still not out of his main area. Goes for the main. Is it gonna take it? No, not quite.
Ooh.
But now there's just no troops, no production.
Yeah, it's looking like Jiggly Panda. Here we go, buddy. Well done.
GG.
Bringing it up
And
to
for
a
our,
tie.
I know
Holy.
first series, and we already have a game 5.
Let's
This is
go.
what we're here to see. This is why we're excited to be here. We got some crazy games happening here.
Yeah, so they start out
Honestly,
like
great game.
mirror image of each other, and it looked like Jiggly Panda was just a hair ahead on everything.
Yeah, I'm curious. We'll see when the second comes because did Vu just was able to predict it, or did Z kind of not cover his troops, which allowed Vu to actually see where it was going for a split second?
Let's have a look here.
See.
So they both take those. And then once that cloud hits, I think he just predicted it really well. Yeah, because he didn't
Yeah,
even
no, just a
give a
prediction.
prediction. Well done. Wow,
The game could have gone
bringing us
so
up
much
to a
differently.
tie. Let's go. I know people are betting big on these matches, so get ready to pay up, peeps. I've got hundreds of
That's
dollars
pretty
on
good
these
for it, too.
matches. Well done.
Just yeah, and then here the entire time while he uses the fourth to wait, it's just Vu being a menace in his backline, just downgrading things constantly, and just then he comes to the tower and there's no troops to defend.
Okay,
All right.
here we go.
Game 5.
Ooh.
Pixo versus Pixo.
Oh
On
my gosh, this map.
This is a toughie.
Oh no.
Ooh, we might have a DC here.
What's going on? Why is he... Come on, Jiggly. What's the plan? Oh no.
God, I love. Yep. Yeah.
Wait,
it looks like
what
we're gonna have
happened?
the technical. I think we may have some technical issue here where sometimes the game just you're not able to load in. Something happens.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say, interesting strategy.
Interesting strategy. Wait.
I'm not gonna
Have
do
your
anything.
opponent surrender, thinking you disconnected, and then take the win.
It's like, how do you like my face to your fist style? Well played. Well played. We did not see that coming. Yeah, not the final match I was hoping for. All right, let's see. Let's see how it goes. We'll get the replays going, right? We'll see him just sitting there, AFK. Not working.
Oh, I think I know what happened. I think it might have not been King of the Hill, so I think they have to replay it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It wasn't King of the Hill. Oh, it's still not King of the Hill. But if both players
But
will
it
play
jump.
we'll
Okay,
see.
now it's jumping in. They're playing. Okay.
Now we're in. We're in. We still got a game to watch and cast here, so it's gonna be fun either way. The trick to
it's
this
just-
map is you don't upgrade to level 3. You go in at level 2. It looks like Voot, is it
Oh,
going
shoot.
in?
Here he goes.
Choosing to upgrade instead?
And he's just going to bounce between his bases at this point because he's got that forge.
Yeah, he's gotta hope he leaves the forge a little empty here, and maybe he can do something, but Z just being
Oh,
really
good
strong
counter.
here, not making any mistakes. Oh, but he's got that morale, though. Maybe this was the plan all along.
Okay.
A good second, but he
Ooh.
might lose that forge. He might lose that forge, and then that's pretty big. Forge gone. Morale in his favor.
Oh my gosh, is he
He's got the
pushing
protection.
back?
Dude, is he pulling this off?
He sends the one brave little troop
Oh
back, I
man,
think.
he looks
Holy.
like he's winning it. He's gonna lose that forge, and now the morale's kind of evened out a bit, but he doesn't lose the forge.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
crazy.
I think Jiggly Panda may have just taken this.
Yeah, and with that, it looks like that's GG. What a crazy
Well,
strat to pull out in
well
the game
done.
5 of your top 4
Mr.
game.
Panda, well done.
Wait patiently, get your morale, counterattack. What a crazy. Well done. GG to Vu.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what I'm happy to see. New strats in the making right now.
That was super good. I thought for sure at the beginning that was going to Z. I mean, the way that that was like shifting into his base, and then he pushed right back like that. Well
Let's watch
played.
this replay again, because that was insane. We can see here both the players just kind of posturing, getting ready to take that in, but Vu just ends up not going in. And the thing is, when you not go in, you're going to have more troops. And on this map, it's just when you take the forge, you push in. That's what you do, because you have that forge, you have that attack, but just kind of buying enough morale here to put on a great counterattack. Just
See, it was at this point
crazy
right
game.
here. I was like, I think he's done for because he's taking this, but then he does a good counter down in the bottom left, saves his building right there, and then he's gonna push up to that little tower in the top.
Yeah, and then
Oh, and then he does the sneak attack in the bottom middle. Wow.
just forcing him to respawn, and then with the Srance, he just didn't have enough troops to defend that forge, and then with that forge gone, it's a tough win from there. Great game. What
That
a
was a
great
good.
game.
Yeah, that was a solid win. Solid win. Well done.
Congrats to Vu for moving on to the finals, and honestly, still congrats to Z-Sense. He's gonna be able to play in the loser final to get that third place. But amazing matches, just
Well, Z-Sense had a
great
killer
matches.
opening match too.
Yeah. So great job to both players. Congrats to Vu for moving on.
Frankie Rumble in
Yeah.
chat. Everyone loves a AFK last minute comeback, right? That's what we're here for. That's what
Yeah.
I do. I just hold real still
From
and I hope they don't
AFK
get
to
aggressive.
winner.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, we got our next match coming up here, which is going to be Rolly 1 versus Hidden 11. But before we get into that, we got another lottery for you guys.
Ooh,
So,
who's gonna win? Remember to drop the exclamation Proteus Cup. That's it,
okay,
right?
it's going to be a new one here.
Oh, a
So
new
let's
one.
see.
My bad. Let's see what it is. I'm
We're
just
going to have
spouting out random stuff.
all right. Lottery will be coming in a bit, but first, let's talk about the upcoming match a little bit here. We're going to have Rolly 1 versus Hidden 11. I've already kind of told you, if you haven't noticed, I'm a Hidden fanboy. I'm really rooting for Hidden 11. I've been practicing. I've seen him kind of grow in the last year and a half, and he's been practicing. He's ready. But he's going to be up against Rolly, who's been a seasoned veteran, been in many year finals. So that'll be crazy. But here we go. We got our lottery. Please send in chat exclamation point game 5 for your chance to win 1,000 gems.
Exclamation game 5. Put it in there, peeps. Let's get you 1,000 gems. Okay, so you're saying Rolly 1 has never been in a cup, correct?
Hidden 11 has
Hidden
never been
11.
in the finals of a official cup. He's been in a couple cups and he's done pretty well, but he's never been able to get to that top 4. So
Right.
this is a big moment for him.
Okay, great. That'll be fun to watch.
I know. I'm really excited. He's been putting in a lot of work, and I want to see that work kind of pay off here. So we'll see.
Okay,
Yeah,
so for
be sure to
people in chat, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, well, I was gonna say people in chat who have not played this game as much or maybe aren't as familiar with it. What are some of the tips that you could give them out packet just to improve their game, just right off the bat?
Yeah, for sure. I know some the biggest tips for some of the newer players is be sure if you're going for a neutral building, make sure you can take it. Because if it says 10 troops and you have 10 troops, like extra buildings are gonna have extra defense. So you're gonna need probably I normally am like, oh, give me like 5 to 10 more troops than I need to kind of take a building. Just make sure when you attack a neutral, you're going to be able to take it, or else it's just going to put you way behind. Another tip is try to always expand before upgrading. Normally, you never want to really, or normally it's a good rule of thumb not to upgrade to level 4 if you still have neutrals to expand to. Just because if you get that position, it's going to be so much harder for your opponent to get in. And we're going into the match!
All right. Hidden 11, Rolly 1, Game 1. We got a Kree and a Pixo. Here we go.
And this is kind of crazy. We've seen some different heroes here. This is our second
Yeah.
Kree and first Pixo in the last map. I think it was Kree and Zik. So, let's see. Is anyone going to be aggressive?
So it looks like
Really
they're
waiting
both-
to see. Both of them waiting to see. Just taking their time.
It looks like
He's gonna
Hidden's
go
gonna
for
be
his
pushing
tower.
the tower right away, which he gets, and then you should just shoot straight over to that 10 and then 5, right?
Exactly. You just have to be careful, though. You can't send too many troops to the left, or there will be a chance for a counterattack.
And it looks like both of them are keeping a decent amount of troops. Oh, here comes the attack!
And here's that counterattack. I think Invis
Ooh.
coming out here.
Oh my
Where's
gosh,
it
he's
going?
going straight for the main, and he's gonna
He's
take
going
it.
straight for the main in the forge.
Oh!
He's totally gonna get that main.
And
Is he
he
gonna
takes
overreact?
it.
Oh. Alright, he's gonna take it, gonna be able to support. That's a big win here. Oh, but he has 40 troops. He can keep attacking. Dude, this is the Kree
Oh
effect.
my
Once you
gosh.
get one building, you
Yes.
can just keep sending them. And, oh, here we go. And he's taking the main. And that's
Wow,
a GG.
GG's, Hidden, well done.
And that's why I think people like playing Kree on this map. If you be aggressive, you can get your fourth. Or if you want to play a little more slow of a game, you can wait for your second to get up and then do a big push and try to win off of that. That's exactly
Right.
what we just saw.
Well, and that invisibility right at the beginning, he predicted he was going for the forge. He's like, no way, he's going for the main. And he went straight for the main, and the main was almost completely undefended.
I know, crazy. Just make sure if you haven't already, please type in !game5 to enter the lottery. And if you're new, if you just started watching, there is a lottery for 1,000 gems. Be sure to type it in as we're going to be calling the winners soon here. We also have
And
a poll in the chat.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say we
go
got a
ahead.
poll in the chat. We're wondering, will there be a game 5 in this match? I think so. I think every player in this is super aggressive and very good.
No, yeah. I'm praying for a game 5. Let's see it. I want to see as many games of these players as I can.
Yeah, look at that. So then when he guesses wrong and he takes that main, that was super costly.
Yeah, and that's the power of Kree's first. Like you take it, he had like 20 troops in there, and then all of a sudden he had like plus 60 in there, was able to attack and still have 40 plus troops there. So
All right, game 2. All right,
got a
Rolly.
game 2.
Let's see it, buddy. Let's see it. Let's take us to game 5. All right, we got double Krees.
Ooh. We're doing this map, which is a very
Yeah.
interesting map as we're gonna have almost no production. It's gonna be who can take more efficient trades here.
Okay, so we got Rolly on the bottom, draining every forge, taking the center right.
Yeah.
But then we've got the
Going for first, able to defend. That's morale.
Ooh, well done.
But he does a small troop advantage. Then goes to Rolly. Rolly's attacking this forge. He's gonna get it, but that's a lot of dead troops. But he's
Oh,
gonna have
did
his fourth up.
He just dropped his fourth straight
He's
in.
able to get it.
Oh yeah,
He doesn't
I
have
think this
morale
one's-
here. It's still anyone's game. Hidden has the production advantage once production is able to kick in. So he wants to kind of kill off troops, so Rolly only has one production tower.
Failed attempt on that
And
bottom.
here we go. The
forge.
production's starting to happen. And I think there's too many forges. I think there's too much production. I'm leaning towards Hidden's going to take this one here. Yeah. There's so many troops here for Hidden.
Oh, and
both
he
have
just
used
took that
fourth.
top right forge too.
Let's see if he's gonna. Still not over. Production is actually pretty even right now. It's just Hidden has troops, and it's kind of hard for Hidden to attack with all these towers in the way.
But we got he's got almost 70 troops versus 18. This is gonna be tough to come back from.
Yeah, it's gonna be. He's not out of it yet.
All
We
right,
have fourth
Rolly.
coming up in a bit here. Hidden is gonna get his fourth first, so something to note. Looks like he's gonna get the forge. Slowly but surely, Hidden is taking these buildings. Trying to defend. He cannot lose this forge. He needs at least a forge to stay in this game. And, oh, both are about to get fourths, but this might be enough.
Oh, no,
Ah,
GG's.
GG. Just too many troops.
All right, we got Hidden with 2 up. So 2
2-0
to
for
0.
Hidden.
Here we go.
Strong start. Let's see if Rolly can make a comeback here.
And that map
Before we
is
talk about this match
tough.
real quick, just want to point out we have a winner for our lottery.
Ooh.
Ali Rahid, or Radhi? Ali Radhi. Well, congrats on winning your 1,000 gems. Be sure to message Dark Dagger with your in-game ID and your in-game name to receive those rewards. But congrats, man. But yeah, about this game. Crazy, right?
Yeah, this one's tough. I struggle on this one because he drops his 4th, so really drops his 4th right there. And then he expands over to the right to kind of reinforce those other areas. I think Hidden just, with that aggressive push on the left,
Yeah.
kind of set him up right from the very beginning.
I think the big takeaway here was just that attack towards the top. He tried to attack something with 100 troops, and he just lost the morale because of that.
Yeah.
But we're
All right.
getting into our match point here for Hidden.
Hidden sitting at 2, Rolly at 0. Got almost identical starts. Going for that forge right away.
Looks like we're gonna have a Pixel versus Kree here. Pixel's gonna be obnoxious with his first, but again, Kree has that ability to go in for that great second to just take a backline building and win from there. So we'll see which one wins out here. Everyone opting to upgrade to level 3. So want to get a good start. There's that first. It's just obnoxious. It's gonna be so you can't support basically giving Hidden this free middle control for now. Again, Broly just needs a good second to win this game. So seconds up. Let's see. Is he gonna go for it? Here it comes.
Comes the push.
Here comes a counterattack. Counterattack to the forge or something. We'll see. He's gonna have to force to defend this. Looks like he's going to, and he's gonna get a building. That's all that matters. That
he gets it with the invisibility. Oh, that is so frustrating when you guess wrong on that one.
You know, it's tough. You'll have like 2 seconds to see the troops, and you have to like guess where those troops are coming. So the one thing in Hidden's advantage is he has that top section, so he's gonna have more production here. He does have that pesky tower though to be able to deal with.
He's gonna get the tower just to start boosting that.
Here we go. We have an attack, but a counterattack coming out.
All right, Rolly.
Right? Where's this going? Able to take the forge. Able to take building. But loses 2 forges in the process.
A little bit of a trade there. Okay, and then he's going to counter and send him straight down and take the building.
Hidden has to be really careful here. He can't leave too much out of his main or else there might be a counterattack there. But looks like he's going to hold that.
And he misses
but
that one there.
He's going to try to 100% to try to get this.
It looks like he's going for the tower.
100% the tower. He gets it.
And he gets it.
And he still has the morale. I think this is starting to spell the end here. Just a bunch of troops here. And yeah, just
building.
Just
drops the 4th.
Absolutely going for an attack. A good 4th though. That might be able to do some things. Oh, but he just doesn't have the doesn't get it in time. He loses 1 building. And I don't think he has the troops.
Ah, dang. GG's, Rolly.
GG. Hidden 3 O's Rolly. That's crazy. Hidden showing he's here to win.
Dang it, that's crazy coming from where he did. Well done. 3-0.
Yeah.
Well done. So they started out both pretty strong. It was looking pretty even. Like there was no clear advantage at the beginning.
Nope. Hidden 11's counterattacks really paid off there, and I just want to point out how tricky it is in this situation because what ended up happening is Rolly took that building, right, and made it into a tower. So, and he had like 60 troops in there. So, like minimum, Hidden need to have like at least 15 troops in each of his main buildings in order to defend a counterattack. So that just limited his ability to send troops to that other side of the map, and he was still able to counterattack well and not lose anything at home. Just crazy.
Getting that middle section as early as he did, that was a solid move.
Yeah. What a great game. So yeah, looking at our bracket here, we're about to go to our final and 3rd place match with Hidden 11 taking a 3-0 victory off of Rolly, a seasoned veteran. Crazy. So
Dang
for our
it.
first
Well
place
done.
match, we're gonna have Vu versus Hidden 11. But first, we're gonna go to our third place match with Z Sense versus Rolly. See which one of them is going to be able to get that third place spot.
Yeah,
Before we
that's
get that, I think we're gonna have another lottery coming up. Yeah.
clean sweep.
Yeah. Be sure
I,
to spam in chat exclamation point clean sweep for your chance to win.
clean sweep for the 1,000 gems, and you can buy all sorts of stuff with those gems in game. You
Sorts
can
of
get
goodies.
extra cards. You can get weapons. You can. Well, I think that's it. No, you can get good
Those
stuff.
artifacts, you can't sleep on the artifacts.
Oh man, it took me so long to figure out what was even happening with the artifacts. Because when I first started, my I was not involved in the community, so I was kind of like guessing and trying to look up like YouTube stuff, and I just couldn't find it.
Yeah, there's some tough ones. Like I know, like one of them is like the Auk, like you're just invincible for 10 seconds, and you're like, oh, okay. Or the bees,
Yeah.
where it just basically teleports to your opponent's building.
Oh, the fast bees, what a pain.
Such tough.
Those don't treat me well. Somebody in chat said Captain Rex, my screen is stuck on loading. Is that
Oh, I
what it
think of
is?
the lights in the background.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll take it. That's
That is really fun. I'm a
those
fan.
those lights?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can't have a streaming setup without a bunch of RGB stuff going on.
exactly. Obviously, I'm lacking. I need to step up my game.
I got Star Wars toys in the background. I got LED lights. What else do you want in life? my
Exactly.
my microphone glows. That was the key decision in me buying it. I was like, it glows. Down. I'm done. Oh
That's all you need. You need those RGB lights.
yeah, you should see this place at night. It is just popping.
Well,
My neighbors come by like, what happens up in there in that room? I'm like, uh, it's just my gaming room.
just wrecking some noobs.
I'm a child. That's what. Yeah, it's a bunch of Star Wars toys and glowing lights. It's a good time.
Exactly. But
All
yeah,
right, we got
so
clean sweep in chat. We got a ton of people dropping that in. Very good.
yeah, be sure to sign up. Just again, we're gonna have more lotteries, so stay tuned and you'll have your chance to win good prizes. Especially, I think there's an event going on. If you are struggling with that event and need some extra things, those gems can be valuable for that.
Oh my gosh, 100%. Those events, I I'm bad at those. I need every advantage I can get. Give me them
Oh, it's
gems,
tough. It is a tough. The events are always tough.
man. Okay, so we started out with we got that game going to 5, and then we jumped to just a straight 3-0. It's gonna be
Yeah, we
interesting
had it
to
all.
see with those two in the third place match. I'm gonna I don't want to say who I'm rooting for, but I'm pretty pumped for this one. This will be
Yeah,
good.
no. I'm also very pumped. I hope we'll see because I know Z-Sense they both kind of had tough losses. Like it's definitely a mental tough, or it's tough when you get to your match point of a game and then you end up losing it when it's very easily could have gone in your favor. But it's tough to come back from a sweep where it's like, oh, I need to get myself together. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays a role in this next game. And it looks like we're
He
getting right
he's
into
got
that.
it. He's got it. All right, here we go. Pixo versus Kree. Z versus Roly. Oh, this map.
Yeah, it's we haven't actually had like a full late game version of this. It's always been ended pretty early, or before we even like go for the middle there. So see if
Yeah,
that continues
okay.
the trend, or if we're gonna maybe get to a later stage of the game here.
Looks like they're both pushing pretty hard to the left. Keeping enough troops on their right bases to be able to defend from an attack.
But here
Looks like
comes maybe an
Z's
attack. There's a lot of
Z's
troops.
thinking
Here
about
comes.
something. Here it goes.
Now
Oh,
here comes the invisibility. But the thing is, he
okay.
was definitely a little late. I think he was able to see where most of the troops are going, so able to
Yeah,
defend there.
that'll hurt his
Yeah, that's a lot
morale.
of morale. He's still expanding. He got the extra building on the left side there. I think he's going to be able to get here in the middle, unless Z has like a third or something that he's going to be able to do in time.
Okay, so he's
He's
taking
going for it.
straight to the towers. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He only seems to be taking his time a little bit here. I think he's looking for a second opportunity.
Just letting him expand. He's going to get his
He's just
morale back
upgrading.
a little bit. Upgrading those towers. Probably going to be switching this tower to the top to a little people producer. No? He's going to leave the tower?
Up here comes the attack. But this time Z has the morale in store. He's got the first. He's going to be able to use it. That's a pretty good one. But he's
Oh,
going
but he's not going
behind
for
it. And
Woo!
there's going to be a second. Oh, no second in time. But
Oh my
but he
gosh.
still gets it. He doesn't
And
need
a
the
tower in
second.
the center. Holy.
And
It's him
here,
with the fourth, but I don't know if that's enough.
fourth and third. Yeah, there we go.
Oh
He's
my
going to
gosh.
hold and just pushing. He has troops. He has a little bit of morale. Yeah, is able to take this now. I think that's kind of GG. He's just pushing through.
He's going to counter and hit his forge right away as he goes down to defend. Doesn't hit the forge. But he's able to reinforce that top right one. Oof! Loses it real quick. Oh, and
but
takes
loses
his
the
main.
main.
Oh, GG, Z.
Yeah, that's gonna be GG. There's a moment there where he might have had a chance, but it was 1-star morale versus 4-star, which I've seen. There's definitely a chance for comebacks, but after losing that main, hard to win there. GG.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, he was expanding really well though, and then it just swung so hard the other direction.
Right, and that's kind of where it costs troops to expand, you know, and that's where really kind of like what Vu did on his last game, where he kind of just waited. And sometimes waiting is the right move because you can build up your troops. Your opponent's still losing troops, so you're kind of gonna have that troop advantage, and then one big attack is still sometimes all you need.
Right? Yeah, he
And this was
goes in
just an
with that
unfortunate attack
invisibility,
from
and
Z.
it just didn't hit.
The snake was a little long there. So you really honestly it kind of when your snake's long like that, it kind of reduces the impact of having a snake as you kind of want it as thick as possible. So a little unfortunate there.
Oof. Yeah, see
Yeah.
this right here where he expands and he grabs those towers, right? He looked really set up, but it was this attack off to the right that was devastating from Rolly.
Yeah. Also, be sure it looks like we have a poll in the chat of who's going to win. Be sure to put your vote in. Let's see. It looks like the people are leaning towards Z gonna take this, but it's only 60-40 right now. So definitely not. There's definitely a lot of Rolly fans out there. Yeah, this
Yes,
attack was great. That's just it's
right
tough to
there.
predict that's where that's going because that's normally not a good path. Or and that also that attack to the early one too. Just a really good attack from Rolly. And
All right, we
game
got
two.
Rolly up 1, Z0.
Party versus Kree.
All right, so they're both expanding at a good rate here. All right, so typically, so for those in chat that don't know much about this game too, so when you're pushing to upgrade, you're saying you don't want to be upgraded to level 4 if there's still other buildings, correct? But you typically want
Yeah,
to
and you can see
3.
that's exactly what these players are doing right now. Is they're keeping level 3 and trying to push for those buildings. And you can also see another thing you want to do is normally you want to forge if you have. Normally it's like you want to forge for every 4 villages you have because it makes your troops that you get from those villages worth so much more. You can see that's exactly what
peeps.
Rolly and Z has done here.
All right, who's gonna push the center?
Yeah, and you got to be careful because both one person has a 3, their third, but there's also a second available. Looks like we're going for a big attack here.
Oh my
Second
gosh.
comes out, but third did it, so he's just gonna take it, forcing himself to take that. Second has to be used defensively here, but ooh, it's going for the tower. I think he's gonna be able to defend there. With a counter attack to the building.
He'll grab it right away, and
Able
then
to
he's
keep
gonna
it.
expand out.
Downgrade though.
Oh
One
my
attack to
gosh! And
force
then he
panic.
pushes
And here we
straight back
go.
into it.
Think he's gonna get that. Yeah, he
And
gets
he
it.
grabs it.
Gotta be careful. First might be coming up here, but I don't think he needs it. He's got that bottom building with. So never mind. It no longer has 70 troops. Looks like. Ooh,
Oh, and then
there
he
comes the
forces
third.
him out. Yep, here we go.
Gonna get it back. All right, cool. So honestly, despite Z being able to win at the top, kind of evening it in terms of tower buildings because Rolly got that mid tower. So both players just upgrading, but definitely huge troop advantage to Z here, nearly doubling. And here comes a big attack with the invis.
Oh, I think
Mario doesn't really
he's
have
able
much
to
defensive
counter it right
abilities.
away. Oh
Oh,
my
he
gosh!
just-
And he gets. Oh wow!
He
That
gets
might have ended the game
everything.
right there.
Dang, if really just kept those troops in that one building, he
Ah,
might have been able to get a lot of morale out of that. But
GG's,
that's tough.
Rolly.
You
Well
just don't know where
done,
they
V.
are.
Z. V. I'm just gonna start saying random letters. Oh my gosh. Hey, we got a winner right now for the giveaway. It is entertaining vivisection. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's a name.
Congrats, Vivi. Yeah, just be sure to message Dark Dagger with your in-game name and ID to be sure to receive your 1,000 gems. And please stick around. We have more giveaways coming up in a bit here.
That seemed pretty even for the most part, but that attack right at the end, I mean, that took like everything.
Yeah. No, it's just because again, he had almost double the troops. It's gonna be tough, especially with Mario, who doesn't have like a good defensive ability. And with that second coming in, where you really don't know, it would have been a tough defense. He might have been able to do something if he kept those troops in, but you can't. You can't know that when you're in the game, you know. So just unfortunate.
For sure. For sure. Okay, so we're sitting at 1-1. So we're going to be going to 5 on this one? Hmm?
Yeah, let's go to 5. Let's see it.
So, I mean, we've got the poll in chat. Who's going to get the win? And they went with Z. Well done, peeps. You did it. Yeah, that's this game. There's so much going on. Like it takes. I mean, just I played this for years, right? And I had my brother-in-law and my brother were like, "How do I get better at this?" I'm like, "All right, let's do 2v1, right?" And I just mopped the floor with them because there's just so many little intricacies with this game that if you don't know them, I mean, like when I got introduced to the community about a year ago, I like got way better just by learning little tiny techniques and stuff. There's so
Yeah,
much that
and
goes into this.
yeah, and if there's anyone who isn't part of the Discord and you like the game, you just saw this and you're like, oh, I want to see it. Please join the community. You're gonna learn so much. It's a very welcoming community. I can't recommend it enough. But anywho, we're getting into game 3 here.
Well, I mentioned it on my stream. I'll be playing Warzone, and I'm like, also Mushroom Wars, and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Well, it
All
looks like
right,
we already wow, big contest over here, and it looks like ooh, Z's gonna
right.
take that and get some advantage, but that's gonna
But
give
then he
Rolly
gets his
his
fourth.
and this is ooh too fat of a snake, and he ends up losing that snake a little bit. But will he be able to take it? Ooh, gonna be able to take it. Now the good news is because he's being so aggressive, Z has a lot of morale, which means he's not gonna get his fourth as fast. And with that, it looks like Rolly's gonna take the production advantage here, which will matter in the later stage of the game. But
Oh,
that
and he's
fourth
gonna hit
is
his
gonna come
base on the
out.
left. Oh, he
Okay,
reverses
good
in,
third. He's
drops
gonna
his
be able to
fourth.
defend. All right. Now, especially when you have this many
Okay,
forges. Ooh,
takes the forge,
yeah.
loses the forge.
This
Oh
this
shoot, that
because
attack.
Rolly got the forges early. Because he was
Yeah.
able to get those forges early, those attacks from Z Sense later just didn't have the oomph they needed to take him back.
Well done, Rolly. Nice win.
Yeah, this is actually this is a very risky strategy because if you look at what Rolly's doing here is it's a strategy that you can do with Kree where you have a really good fourth ability. The more you kill off your troops, the more you're going to get your mana. And you can see here he gets his fourth, but Z only has a second. And because his fourth just gives him those extra troops on a map that doesn't have production, that's insane. So you can see he's just going to be able to overpower here with this amount of troops. And
Oh
because
yeah.
Z has too much morale, he's not going to be able to get his fourth up in time.
Yeah, well done. So we're sitting at a 2-1. A 2-1. I
Wow, we
think
got
we're
a
going.
match point for Rolly.
I think we're going to 5. I think we're gonna make it.
Let's go. So let's get some game 5 spams in the chat. Make it. Let's manifest this. Let's get a game 5.
Let's get a game 5. We want these players sweating for their 150.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Match point for Rolly. The Mario Mirror. A D8 of all maps. Let's go. Every time I see this map, I get a little excited because it's a crazy map.
There's a lot to happen. There's a lot at the beginning here.
Both players
Okay.
going for their standard openings. Rolly actually ends up not taking that back 10, which we'll see if he's going to be able to do an earlier attack or something. Definitely. Oh, an attack comes here. Sees the upgrade, knows there's not enough troops, able to get that. Also attacks on the top here, giving really no room to breathe. Second comes
Okay.
out from early to kind of prevent these troops from reinforcing. And, ooh, other second comes out.
He'll
But
defend it.
he'll be
He
able
gets the
to
downgrade.
defend it. Gets the downgrade, though, but that's morale. That's 3-star morale versus 1-star right now. And Z's just going to upgrade behind that.
Always going for the forge.
Ooh, he's going for that forge. But
Can
Broly
get
is
the
going
counter.
for that, but there's a lot of troops in there.
Oof! Gets
Able to
the.
defend.
Oh, he saves it. He's pushing to the top.
Oh, now he's pushing
And
on
I'm
the bottom.
running every direction. There's so much
All
to
right.
pay attention to in this game. Oh
Yeah,
my
and this
goodness.
is where it gets crazy, because here it goes. It's just, we have a fourth use to make sure he secures that. And Rolly just needs to do his best to defend right now, but it's kind of hard. He's down on those troops. Gonna get a downgrade there. That's big.
Z's pushing in.
Z's just pushing his troops up. Big attack to the forge. He needs to keep that. And he's unable to keep that. That means all these troops are gonna basically just do love taps. And
the surrender. GG's. Well done, Z.
Z gets it. We're going to a game 5.
We're going to 5. We're going to 5. Pump up the music. Place your bets.
Let's go.
How is this
Here
for
we go.
everybody in chat? Are you having a good time?
Dude, this is our second game 5. I'm having a good time. Please let us know if you're having a good time.
Is there anybody in chat that this is a first time watching a cup?
Yeah, for sure.
Who's new? Tell us about your experience.
Raise your hand if first time.
Raise your hand. My first time commentating. I'm new. Yeah, well done. Taking us to game 5. And that was a it's so interesting to see who has the advantages on the maps, because someone might get rolled on one and then puts up a huge fight on the other and then ends up pushing it. Like, they're so talented. And this one is chaotic. Like, if you're just staring at it, there's little troops running everywhere. There's so many places that you have to, like, watch and counter and attack.
Yeah, one thing to point out on this map that Z does so well is one of the things you have to constantly doing is your production's all in your back. So you have to constantly be sending that up in order to have those troops on the front line to be able to do things with. You can see him do that so well here. His troop management, he's attacking, he's doing all this stuff, and now you can see he's supporting, he's continuing attacking. There's just the constant movement that he's doing.
Attacked on the bottom and defended on the top. I mean, that's insane. All right, we got Eric, first one in. Oh, we've got a Bryn Vest saying loving this. Very good. I'm guessing this is your first time, madam. Dark Wolf Gaming, this is my first time. Very good. Miguel.
Well, welcome, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying. This is what you're seeing right now is some of the peak Watch Wars 2 gameplay. So hopefully you're learning. Hopefully you're having a good time. And we're getting into our game 5 here. Let's go.
All right, here we go. They're gonna start expanding to the standard opener, right?
Again, we're gonna have this Kree versus Pixo with the annoying first versus the go for the win second. Let's see how this plays out.
They move so fast.
Yeah, already, and it looks like Z is not upgrading to level 3. He's going right in for that middle control with his level 2 buildings. Now he's upgrading, but now he's able to get it. Really should be heading a second up here. This might. Oh no, this is just
really
going.
Okay.
So Z's got to be ready. Oh, great second! Able to get into the main there.
There we go.
Quick teleport. I was trying to be annoying. Just gets a downgrade though. But again, this map control that he's gonna get. Now here comes the second, and he has no abilities to defend this. He's gonna put a foot down to be annoying. Actually, I think this counterattack is gonna prevent. Yeah, no, actually, he was just going for this building. Is he gonna get it? He gets it. Now it's gonna be really hard for Z to get this back because that teleport is gonna be able to support that from afar. But we're not going for a teleport. We're going for an attack.
Bottom too. Gives away his position, but where's this other group sneaking?
There we go. He gets the.
He's totally gonna get it.
He's gonna get the main.
Boom! Oh. And then here comes the teleport. Oh, he's gonna take it.
Oh, but he didn't have the troops ready for the teleport. But he's putting it in the front. He can teleport.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
he's going for the forge. And the main.
Is he gonna get the troops there in time?
Yes,
but
and
he's
he gets to
going
defend.
The frontal attack. Oh, just loses the forge, and with that, he's gonna lose the second building.
Shoot!
Second's up. Second takes it. Oh, third
got a lot of
disabled
downgrades on that
save
attack.
A little face, but he might need a first to get these 80 troops, and he just doesn't have that troops there. Can he counterattack? He can counterattack up top. He's like counterattacking. There we go. He's gonna maybe take this top side now because he Z overextended there. But I think we're that's GG. Almost had something cooking
Well
there,
done,
but
Rolly. Well done, Rolly. That was hard fought. Well done,
no,
Z.
that was a
Well
great last
done.
game. Both players. Wow. Just GG.
That was a good final match. There was a lot of back and forth on that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
good
big
job, Rolly. I just
congrats to.
lost 1,000 gems on betting on you. Come on.
Well,
What
actually,
the
yeah.
heck?
In fact, there goes our
GG's
last
though.
giveaway. It looks like we can't give out gems anymore. So we'll have to find a different prize. But yeah, big GGs to Rolly. Congrats on your, or a big congrats to Z Sense for getting third place. He's gonna get that $50, that 1,000 gems, and the trophy. And honestly, still great job to Rolly for putting up a great game there. And that's what I love about Rolly personally is he always gives good games. Always gives good games.
Yeah, all of them. Such solid players. Did you see how many people in chat are new, by the way?
Yeah, we have so many new players. Like,
That's
honestly,
great.
welcome, guys. I'm really glad that we got new players here. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it. But yeah.
So
So
Z
again,
Sense
congrats, Z.
taking the third place spot. Well done. Well done. So third place, $50, sir, and 1,000 gems. Take yourself out and get a nice sandwich.
Sign me up.
Let's go. So we got Dark Wolf. All right, what do we have here? The next lottery we got. Ooh, exclamation legendary match. Drop it. Legendary match. Exclamation legendary match. For a legendary artifact?
We had a legendary last match. Hopefully, we can have a legendary finals.
Are there any rules about commentators entering?
Hey, we
I
lost.
want-
You lost the 1,000 gems, so now we have to give away a legendary artifact. You know.
Yeah, I want that. So we got Dark Wolf Gaming. I came from Rex's stream. He told us to join, so I joined. Welcome. Good. I'm happy to contribute to the community. Okay, here we go at the beginning.
We into the final already? We're just into the final. All right, here we
We're
go.
going. We got
Game
Jiggly
one.
Panda versus Hidden 11.
Again, we're seeing that same Kree versus Pixel. Looks like some people like that. Ooh, here we go. Here's the push. Amazing snakes from him. Counterattack here. Gonna take that? But the counterattack, I think, is gonna take that building, yeah. So,
Okay, but can
a
he?
little bit of an even.
He's gonna push it out. No, he's gonna. Ooh, where is he going with
Goes,
being invisible?
I got hit him with the second, trying to get a little cheeky with it. Still holds, by the way. Oh, it's for the main.
Oh, he
Able to
loses
take
the
it.
main.
That's huge. It doesn't matter if he loses these other buildings because that
Oh,
main
and he
just
gets
does
the
so much
forge right
production.
away. Holy. Yeah, he
Wow.
he is done for. Jiggly. Well played, sir. Hidden. Goodness.
Great. Honestly, great first game.
Totally
Yeah,
just
and just
entered
be,
for
in
that
case you missed
legendary.
it, be sure to do exclamation mark legendary match for your chance to win a legendary artifact.
I put it in. I put it in.
And just while we're waiting for the second match here, reiterate what they are fighting for here. This first place, for the first place, they're going to get $150, 5,000 gems, first place trophy, and that first place frame. Someone who's always wanted that first place frame, it's a good, people want it. That's a big prize. And for whoever ends up losing is still not walking away with nothing. They're going to get $100, 3,000 gems, and the second place trophy with their participant frame. So that's what they're fighting for. Putting it all on the line here for it.
And getting actual money with these wins, like that's a solid prize. Let's be honest. That's pretty great.
Yeah, and
They're-
all
they're
these players
playing
have
something
put in
they enjoy.
thousands of hours, you know. So well deserved for how much time they've put into the craft.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well done. So we got top. Yeah, we got the third place. We got the $50 out, so he's not walking home empty-handed. All right, hidden with one. Jiggly Panda sitting at 0. Starting out pretty even. Heading for that tower. We got the
Here we
first,
go.
first coming in.
Looks like we have Zik here, so that second's going to play a big factor here in if Vu's going to be able to take something here.
Okay, so he's expanding the little 10. Okay, he's going to head to that little 10. He's expanded quicker. Nope. Oh, he's going for the attack.
Is he gonna have enough though? That attack should.
Oh,
Barely does
barely
it.
not enough. Oh, by one.
Now, he does have second here. He could make sure to get this, but he's down on morale now. But he has fourth.
Okay. Yeah, he's down a building too.
Yeah, so I think we're just
Back
gonna
up.
chill. Sadly, Hidden really can't attack because Jiggly has those two abilities ready for defense. So it looks like we're gonna be evening out the game a bit here.
Yeah, we got buildings upgrading. It's like everyone's just getting ready. 121 people in that forge. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
this
massive.
slowdown really helps Vu because he needs this. By upgrading, you're gonna get morale, and that's what he desperately needs. And now you can see he's kind of even on morale now with only being 2 to 3.
He's about 100 behind in troops. He's kept his tower though, and I think that may be a disadvantage because he's. Oh my gosh! Here
Big
comes the
attack here.
push. Oh,
There comes the fourth.
shot in the
But
face.
we're gonna have a third available. It looks like big third. He's gonna get the king of the hill.
Yeah,
He's
here
gonna
we
get the king of the
go.
hill. That's big.
And the
I
main.
was gonna say the time was on Vu's favor in a moment ago, but now it is in Hidden's favor. Unable to take it back. It's gonna keep pushing, but Hidden doubles the troops right now.
So he gets his main back, but then you've got
It's back.
another push coming in.
Here comes the
with
next
his
attack.
second ready. Yeah, that's gonna be
It's
tough.
gonna get that. Use the second to defend, so goes for a counterattack during this. Barely isn't able
Misses
to
the
get it.
counter.
This is the king of hill for a sec. But again, even on morale, he needs to hold that tower. He needs to hold that tower. Not able to hold that tower. And with that, I think that's gonna spell defeat.
GG's. GG's, Jiggly.
GG's. Hidden has yet to drop a match in this top 4 series yet. He is putting up a show. He is here to win. It's going to be up to Vu
Holy.
to see if he's going to be able to bring it back here. He's going to need a reverse sweep to pull this off.
We need to get a poll in chat. Who's winning this? Who's winning this?
Yeah, let's drop a poll in chat.
Who's going home with all the bacons?
And this is just, it kind of just didn't work out here because when Hidden went to this building, normally you just send 10 troops, but he totally purposely sent more because normally what happens is you go for that building that's in the opponent's side of the map. He's able to do
Right.
that, get some morale, and because of that, he was able to make sure to keep it with that extra morale, and just that puts Vu in such a bad position here.
That's hard to come back from when you start getting that negative morale.
Exactly. It really makes it where you cannot make a mistake anymore, and in this game, there's too much happening. You're always gonna make a mistake. So
Is there anybody in chat that does not have this game downloaded? Has anyone not played this before? So we have people first time watching a cup, but is there anybody that has not played before?
it's a good question. I'm very interested.
And if so, how did you find this channel? let's get you playing this game.
Yeah.
All right, who's gonna get the win? We got the poll. Mr. Jiggly Panda or Hidden 11. All right. Oh, here we go. This is
Right.
game point for Hidden. But Jiggly can still win. Not out.
There's still. Let's see. Can he pull it off? All right, we got some standard openings. He's trying to take their space. Looks like Hidden's trying to be a little aggressive here, going for this extra 5. Vu's gonna need to make sure he has the troops here. Oh, barely isn't able to get it.
Oh.
Giving a little bit of extra morale, and he isn't able to get that bottom. All right, Vu needs to be on high alert.
He's gonna grab that one right away.
Oh,
Yeah.
but loses it. It's looking a little grim here. A match point.
He's
Just
recovering
taking
a
a
little bit.
Hidden deciding to
the
upgrade,
morale.
just keep his advantage. Playing safe. Looks like we're gonna stack the game a bit here. Oh, but here comes, as I say that, here comes the attack to the forge.
Oh,
Able to
okay, and he
defend.
defends it.
Good second to
Boosts his
defend, but I
morale.
think he needed
Evens it
that.
out.
He evens it out. Goes for the counterattack. Is he able to get it?
Ah, misses
Amazing
on both.
defense. Amazing defense. And loses that morale advantage, or that morale evening that he just got. And here comes the counterattack. Double
Oh, and
troops.
he's gonna hit it with the second too.
He's got second ready. He's going in. One goes down. Forward stays up though. Another goes down.
Oh.
Another attack on the frontal. Goes for the counter attack.
Oh, yes, and he hits him.
Oh,
with the
but a
third.
little late, so able to take that building, and I think that's gonna be GG.
Ah, well
Wow.
done, Jiggly. Well done, Jiggly. All right.
GG,
All
man.
right. That's game.
Yeah. It looks like we have a winner here. Congrats to
Ooh,
Hidden
baby.
11. Well, this is insane too, because this is again his first official tournament he's won, and he's gotten top 4 at. So this is his first appearance. Very glad he was able to. I know I was kind of rooting for him, so very excited to hear it. So big congrats to Hidden 11 for winning it here, and also
And-
big congrats to Vu.
Well, and he didn't just squeak out the victory. Like, he dominated. Like,
Yo,
he did,
he did not.
very, very well.
Yeah, not dropping a single match here in the top 4, which is really, these are great players to be able to do this. Pretty mind-boggling. Like even the defense here and the attack here in the bottom, which is so perfect. Just a couple units here or there, crazy. But again,
Well
congrats to
done.
Vu for second place. He's not walking around hand in hand. He's still won his second place.
And
Just was unable to beat
he's
Hidden
walking
11.
out of this with $100. He's got his name out there. All these people put on a good show for everybody. I mean, all 4 players, incredible players. Like, I'm okay at this game, and if I would play against any one of them, it'd be like, it'd just be like taking candy from a baby. Well
Yeah.
done. Well done.
Again, congrats to all these players for making this far. Big congrats to Hidden and Jiggly and Z for being able to get first, second, and third respectively. And hope all you guys have enjoyed. Also, we have a lottery winner, lottery winner here. Congrats to Gum for being able to win that legendary artifact. I think we missed it a little bit ago, but
Scroll up.
congrats
What
to
are we
you.
saying?
Just be sure to message Dark Dagger with your in-game name and ID.
Yeah, well done, everybody. First place walks away with $150, 5,000 gems, the trophy, and the legendary coveted first place frame. Second place with $100, 3,000 gems, the trophy, the participation frame. The third place, $50, 1,000 gems, the trophy, and the frame as well. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, stellar performance for all these players. I think it's absolutely crazy that here we had 2 game 5s and also 2 3-0s. Like we've seen total domination and just hard fought matches to the end. Just crazy.
Yeah, that was solid. That was a very, very good cup.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hope everyone here had a good time. Thank you guys all for coming and joining us for part of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed, watched some great games, maybe even learned something. So, thank you everyone who has come.
Yeah, hopefully you guys all learned something. If you haven't downloaded the game, go ahead and download it. Hit up the community Discord. They're very helpful. You can learn a ton. The top question you want to ask is, what is snaking and how do I do it? I keep losing to this stupid move. See, I didn't even know what it was. I had to Google. I'm like, what is this move?
What is a snaking hack?
Yes, it's dirty. Not bad. Well done, guys. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks again for everyone for tuning in.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, don't be shy. Come by and say hello. Say hello on Twitch. You guys have a good day.